Okay, so E3 happened, and I made a video about 2 weeks ago, which was my roadmap for what we were expecting to see for fighting games at E3 2021, and I got a few things right, a lot of things wrong. So I don't want to get into it today, but if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into this. Alright, so right off the bat, let's talk about the things that actually did happen when it came to fighting games. The first thing that did happen was we did get announcements for Honor and Brawlhalla. For Honor is getting a new season, which is something I did kind of expect to happen, and then we also got some pretty baller DLC when it comes to Brawlhalla. We got the Ninja Turtles, we got Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. I already will be buying the Donatello one immediately, but that aside, this is actually one of the coolest things that happened for fighting games at E3 this year, which sadly kind of sucks. The Ninja Turtles were an injustice, man. And honestly, the Ninja Turtles had their own fighting game years back, so this isn't that huge, but when it comes to what happened this year, these two things were actually pretty big. The next announcement when it comes to fighting games was Gigabash, which is a arena style, kind of like Power Stone, a lot of reminiscent of War of Monsters. It was like this beat 'em up brawler type of game, and this looks like a lot of fun. I even said when I saw this I was going to stream this in a heartbeat, but this is not really what I was looking for when it came to fighting games this year at E3, and there's only one more announcement to really, well, two, I guess. Capcom did have an announcement about stuff for fighting games, but it was literally like, hey, we have esports. You should check it out. Yeah, wasn't that great. Wasn't that great at all. In fact, it was disappointing, but we'll get into that in a second. We have, of course, Smash, which is probably the coolest thing that happened for the FGC at E3 this year, which is Kazuya got added into Smash Bros, which is awesome. I'd never even thought, I just assumed a Tekken character was out of the running. Sakurai said that it was too hard to put a Tekken character in. I just assumed that was a no-go. In my videos about the Miis, I had a whole thing where I think Yoshimitsu would have been a great choice, but Kazuya, man, that's super sick. Super sick. I'd be down with that in a heartbeat, which it's happening, so great. Now, after the Smash announcement for Kazuya, which was one of the last things we had of the entire presentation, there was literally nothing else that came from the FGC. It was literally radio silent. So what happened? Of course, a lot of things I was talking about was a lot of predictions, of course. I didn't assume we were going to get everything I made in my predictions list, but I was assuming, I was hoping to get some of them. The big three didn't even show up. Bandai Namco, Capcom, and NetherRealm Studios just were not there. Why? There's a bunch of other small things I kind of assumed we weren't going to see, which it's fine. The smaller studios, I those are kind of a hit or miss thing. I understand, but nothing from those guys? Really? Nothing? Let's start with Bandai Namco. First off, Bandai Namco had a lot of really cool rumors that were going around. Apparently there was a My Hero Academia game that was going to be coming out, which was super exciting. Nothing. That didn't happen. There was also rumors about maybe some updates on Dragon Ball FighterZ. Is there something for Tekken, Soul Calibur, any type of arena fighter? I make fun of Jump Force every day. It's I shit out all the time. But I was expecting at least some type of gameplay, and Bandai Namco showed up with a game that has nothing to do with fighting games. Zero. Not even an update. Honestly, Bandai Namco and Capcom, which I'm going to talk about in a second, just honestly, they didn't need to show up. They could have just gave that one game and just put it in the Xbox or PlayStation announcements, and they wouldn't even had to say we're having a Bandai Namco announcement. It was honestly a waste of time. For Capcom, it was very similar in the same way. They didn't have, with Capcom, it was very similar. The Capcom whole entire announcement was just weird. They start off with, hey, thank you so much for buying Resident Evil Village. It's selling really well. We're gonna give you DLC for it, which everyone and their mother knows we were getting DLC for it. Then they go into Monster Hunter stuff, and they show us a season pass, season walkthrough, whatever it is, and okay, we knew we were getting stuff. And then they go into Ace Attorney, which Ace Attorney literally says, hey, congratulations, we're going to give you a port of a 3DS game. Oh, excuse me, 2 ports of a 3DS game. Okay. And then they go into esports stuff, which I'm happy they did that. In truth, I'm very happy that they went into and started talking about how there's a really lively community in esports. And I think it's great that we have that. But nothing. They couldn't give us they could have just dropped hey, they didn't even mention anything about the games. They didn't even mention, hey, we have a game coming out soon. We got stuff in the works. They didn't even say that. They barely even referenced that Season 5 in Street Fighter's happening. WTF? I had no hopes whatsoever we were going to have anything for Capcom to begin with. If you go watch my video, I didn't think we were going to have anything when it comes to Darkstalkers, Marvel vs. Capcom, Power Stone. Maybe, just maybe, we would have had something about maybe a teaser of Street Fighter 6. That was it. I didn't think anything else. And there was nothing. And lastly, the one that's really bothering me, where the hell was NetherRealm? We haven't had announcements for NetherRealm or anything for Mortal Kombat or Injustice or this rumor of Marvel versus DC, or Marvel versus Mortal Kombat, or just a Marvel game, whatever the rumor is, which everyone's yelling at me because there's no even concise confirmation of it. I am just over it. I'm just over it. What's going on in the NetherRealm community is plain and simple, can be summed up to one word: frustrated, because none of us know what's going on. It's been radio silent. Boone, of course, will tweet things to get us riled up, but there's literally nothing. We got more information from Boom about the movie and the animated movie than we've had about anything with fighting games in this entire year. The entire year. We are currently, I'm filming this video June 23rd. Nothing about content coming from NetherRealm Studios that has to do with video games. Nothing. And I'm not talking about trials or what's going on in the Sands of Time or whatever events are doing. It's not what we're talking about. And what I'm talking about is there's no news about anything. Your fans have literally watched you follow a schedule for almost a decade, and we're okay, assuming we're not assuming. Actually, yeah, we are assuming. I might as well just say it. We're assuming we're gonna have a certain thing happen, and nothing. At least give us some hope. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting with this, but NetherRealm, give us something. I know there's stuff going on with Warner Brothers, and I think they're being bought out by Discovery. I don't know what that whole thing is. All I know, it's confusing as shit, and us Mortal Kombat and Injustice guys are just the hell, man? The one glimmer of hope that we have for anything with them is that we're going to get something at DC Fandom. I think that may be something cool, but that's in... When is that? It's in October. Are we really going to wait until October to find out if we're getting anything? And this is not... This is outside of fighting game stuff. This is not... It's just everything at Warner Brothers together. Warner Brothers just failed. They dropped Back for Blood, which I'm excited to play with friends, but what is going on? No Legos, no Harry Potter, no nothing from DC, no Gotham Knights, no Suicide Squad. The only DC game that's coming out this year is DC Superhero Girls. What? I don't know. I was just hoping for something better at E3, and I know I'm good. There's gonna be someone in the comments, well, you shouldn't watch E3. It's always a disappointment. I know, but I was hoping for something, man. What we got was cool. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna play Kazuya a bunch. I already can't wait to play Donatello. And it's For Honor. I may jump back into that, but Giga Bash looks really cool. But this was kind of for fighting game fans. We were just sitting there and we're just did they forget about us this year? Did they just completely forget about the fighting game community at E3 this year? Because that's what it felt like. It really did. And it felt like the whole entire genre just got kind of, oh, good. Pandemic happened. Let's just pretend they don't exist anymore. That's what it felt like. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, oh, I know we're going to get a bunch of stuff at EVO this year. I can feel it. I can feel EVO's going to be really cool. We're going to get a lot of really solid announcements at EVO this year. But, when's EVO? EVO's only a month and a half away, so it's not... super bad. But this is all online. And the thing is, I don't think the numbers are going to be that great here. I know it sounds horrible. Evo, the part of the reason Evo's so popular is because it's in a stadium, man. Like, people get hyped for this. It's like Evo's on the main stage. People get so excited for this. I don't see that many people tuning in. I'm gonna, because I'm the FGC guy. That's what I do. But I don't know, man. Like, I just want a fighting game announcement that's gonna knock me out of the park. And I was kind of hoping it was gonna happen at E3, because I got myself hyped up with all the predictions and stuff, and I think that's it. So let me know in the comments below what you thought you were going to see at E3 this year. Were you excited, disappointed, hyped? Let me know in the comments below. For those who don't know, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Tuesday. Come and hang out. I also have a TikTok account if you haven't seen me already. I do a bunch of FGC sketches. Both those links are below, along with all my social media tags. If you like the video today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Phil, and of course, I'll talk to you guys soon.